Okay, so I want you to get a little hands-on experience yourself with working with interfaces. You can see that I've already started the iShippable interface here for you. So unfortunately, not a lot to do there in terms of creating it, but essentially now you're going to implement iShippable on certain items. If you take a look at the code associated with this lesson, number 18, it'll actually give you the project for the next lesson, which is the solution. And so I'm going to go ahead and open up the README file, and here you'll see the instructions for this project. First of all, what you're going to do is implement iShippable for book and shirt, and shipping should be $2 for a shirt and $5 for a book. And then what I want you to do is calculate the total shipping, and here you're going to basically do what we did in the previous video, frankly. So you have a template to work with. Hopefully this won't be too challenging for you in that regard. It's just getting your mind around it and getting you familiar with doing it yourself. And then what I want you to do is to, now that we have the tax calculated on those taxable items and the shipping calculated on those shippable items, now we should be able to calculate a grand total, including all of the items, prices collectively, and then the shipping and the tax, and then print that out in a console line beneath, what we were already printing to screen. All right. So, just like we did previously, I kind of created some methods and then I had to go back and change some things. You might have to modify some of the existing methods to make this work. But when you get it finished, you should be able to, in addition to displaying the tax amounts, beneath that you should display all the shipping amounts, and then you should at the very bottom display the total amount, and hopefully yours will add up to what mine adds up to, and that's how you'll know that you've finished it successfully. Now the next video is going to be how I would solve it. You might have something slightly different. Hopefully you follow the basic pattern of what we did in the previous video and that you come up with a similar solution, but just watch enough of that next video to get unstuck, or when you're finished, compare what you did to what I did. All right, I know you can do this. It's not going to be that hard, but it is pretty powerful, right? The ability to create interfaces and implement multiple interfaces and then utilize those in our application. So let's see what you come up with. Good luck.